Bit of a miscommunication there between Leitner and Insalaco, but they're going to get away with it. Insalaco looking into the middle. Now it falls for Dipolito. Dipolito with a drive. Dipolito scores! Oh, what a finish! A fantastic strike from a sharp angle. It might have gone off someone on the way in, but how about that from the Fordham captain? We're level at Moglia Stadium. Dipolito wanted to bring that one down. Instead's going to play catch with Jones. And here's another big switch. This time finds the foot of Gramberg. Good first touch as well from the German. Gramberg going to let fly. Gramberg finds the back of the net. Oh, what a strike off the left foot of Ed Gramberg. And in under 5 minutes, the Rams have the lead. It's 1-0 to Fordham. Good movement from Haka, and now Pompliano with space to run through the midfield. Here's Pompliano, out wide for Sias. Numbers in the box for Fordham. Sias driven ball across. Here's Lucas Haka. He scores. No mistake from the Swede. He finishes it off, and Fordham doubles their lead. It's 3-1 at Moglia Stadium. Here's Ortiz. Wanted a runner in the penalty area. Couldn't quite reach him, and now chance to counter for Fordham. Dipolito going to lead the charge. He's met by Aiden Kelly. Good bit of footwork from Dipolito. Dipolito on his left, and he scores. What a finish from Danny Dipolito. Excellent counterattack from the Fordham Rams, but it's all Danny Dipolito on the finish. They double their lead. It's 2-0 Fordham. Now into Harry Roberts. Roberts thought about it for a moment. Now into Francis. Francis looking back to the top of the penalty area. Beckwith switching it out wide. Here's Kevin Kelly. Kelly cuts inside. Kelly fires. Kelly scores. Oh, what a finish that is. Beats Carter Abbott. A fantastic strike looping into the back post from Kevin Kelly. And early on, Princeton leads 1-0. Really good ball through the middle. Now Brown switching the point of attack for Akintate, who lets fly. Oh, what a finish. Oliver Akintate. His first goal as a Massachusetts Minuteman is a screamer. And, Coach, I'm going to say it, game on at Moglia Stadium. 2-1. 6 goals and 3 assists on the season. But this could be the biggest of them all in 2024 for Danny Dipolito. From 12 yards out, here's Dipolito, stutters, and scores. We're level at Moglia Stadium. No mistake from the star man. And how about a second half comeback from the Rams? We're tied at 2. Couple of substitutions pending for both the Fordham Rams and the Minutemen.
And the clock stops when Fordham, the team behind, were tied. Substitutes in the last 15 minutes, the clock will stop.
So that's Noah Messer will come in, and Luke Pompliano's night is done. So another body back in midfield to help shore things out in the center of the park for Fordham. And Messer did score earlier this season against Sacred Heart. That was his first tally as a Fordham Ram, the junior.
And you talk about another body, but another fresh body that Pompliano really did a nice job. His work rate there tonight was excellent. And Messler in there, Noe Messer from Chevy Chase, Maryland.
With that substitution, Fordham are out of their substitution windows. They've utilized all 6 in this half. And this ball forward, there's Danny Dipolito, a little bit of room to run. He's met by Kelly and Giglio. Dipolito doing really well to knock that one off Kelly and earn a corner kick for Fordham, and now they can really slow things down with under 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, good work there by Dipolito. I like that. Sometimes players will bring it all the way to the corner and hold it and hold it and hold it and wait for 2-3 defenders to get over there. But there, took his time, played it off the defender. A veteran move by Danny Dipolito, a junior from Somers, New York. One of the captains, kind of rare as a junior.
Chris Giglio will exit the match once again, and Mike Willis will come on, bringing more of an attacking flavor to this UMass team. Dipolito's cross finds the head of Owen Hardy to the back post, cleared off the line by Leighton Purchase, but still alive for Fordham. Dipolito with a good cut, driven across and cleared away once again. Now, Coach, let me ask you something. Making a substitution while you're supposed to defend a corner, is that something you're for or against, as employed by Fran O'Leary there?
Well, I think if you want your players on, the problem is if you wait you could wait too long. You want that player on there, so they will do it. And UMass, they're going to push players forward, even though they have to defend here. They're definitely going to try to get some players forward. And Fordham, even on a corner, they're keeping numbers back. You want to make sure you have your numbers. You don't want to leave yourself too susceptible to a counterattack as Fordham looks to attack in the box.
Good step from the middle. Now Messer can keep possession for Fordham. This is now the left back Dixon getting forward. That's a looping ball to the back post. Leitner nearly there. And it put the goalkeeper Alex Gatesy in no man's land. Wasn't sure whether to come out and collect or stay on his line. 4 minutes and change to go. Matt Fordham pushing this ahead for the UMass Minutemen.
That ball was kind of Benji Jones-like, you might even say there, taking a page out of Jones's book.
Primavera giving chase with Akintade. Go out for a UMass throw. Now, one thing that the Minutemen will be without, at least on that far side, is the long throw offered by Chris Giglio as Mike Willis, the winger, comes back in. Little loop over the back for Akintade. Cleared away by Groundberg and out for another throw.
They have two players to take the long throw in. So advantage, UMass advantage Fordham.
Now Matt Fordham going to the left side for this long throw. Thomas Gray first to it once again out of the air, but this time it'll go out for a corner. It'll be the Minutemen's 8th corner of the evening. 3 minutes to go. Matt Sense hurrying to get this one in. Two bodies on the keeper, Perelman. One goes to the back post, headed back across, and cleared off the line. I think that was Dipolito who got his head to it on the second chance effort, but Ivan Ver nearly redirected that one back across to a really dangerous area. Alex Brown going to pump this one back in. Perelman going to have to deal with it off his hands and in! Oh, can you believe this? UMass equalized. 2.5 minutes to go in the most remarkable fashion. Leo Perelman asking for a foul from the referee. Off his hands and in. Heartbreak for the Fordham Rams.
Oh, and talk of any time you could throw things into the mixer there, just kind of get caught off there. Went up with two hands, tried to catch it instead of possibly trying to parry it. Went through his hands, and it's a 2-2 game. 2.5 minutes to go. Perelman wanted a foul. Oftentimes, the goalkeepers are protected, but no protection there from the referee, and it's a 2-2 game.
Wasn't a whole lot of contact in there, but like you mentioned, goalkeepers usually given the benefit of the doubt. They have to be allowed to play their position. What'd you see in that one, Coach?
I think, you know what, the referee has been strong, and I got to say, I think that's a ball that, if to do again, Perelman would come up with. But a long-range service there, you see, put it into the box. Some pressure, no doubt, but didn't really see much contact there. And that's a goal, and by the scoreboard, it's 2-2, and that's where we are.
Captain Louis Lair and Dipolito still having words with Greg DeMello about it. Like you mentioned, there was a bit of contact, but not much. You have to give Ivan Ver the credit for putting the goalkeeper under pressure. You have to force him to make a difficult decision. Was a hopeful ball at best, really, from Alex Brown, but it puts Leo Perelman in a really awkward spot. Ivan Ver challenges. Not much Thomas Gray can do as a defender. And Fordham trying to be cheeky off this restart. Thomas Gray wanted to catch the goalkeeper Gatesy off his line, but looks like it doesn't have the same magic the other way. Just over 2 minutes to go. We're knotted at 2, a tale of two halves here at Moglia Stadium.
And now you got 2 minutes where you got to play out this 2 minutes. If you're Fordham, don't drop your head here. Make sure you realize that there's still game to be played. And UMass, hey, they would love to get another goal and escape here with 3 points.
Willis's cross deflected. Felsher was waiting for it, if not for a recovering. I believe that's Bennett Leitner coming all the way back from the striker position to deal with that. His pass out of the back doesn't do as well, though. That was Purchase's cross for Ver. Second chance still alive. Mike Willis. Akintade. Served in, dangerous ball, evades everybody and out for a goal kick. And now both teams looking to fight for their first win of the Atlantic 10 season. Perelman wants a quick restart off this goal kick.
A big test of the poise of Fordham for this last minute and a half.
Leitner fighting with Brown. The equalizing goal scorer for UMass in the 88th minute. Messer trying to retrieve it. Instead, Ortiz takes the throw. We're under a minute to play. Lovely bit of skill that is from Johan Filscher around Dixon, but Hardy puts out the fire only for the moment. Deep ball from Brown. Looking for Verret. Bounces in the penalty area. Now for Filscher! Oh! I think he's just stolen the 3 points for the UMass Minutemen with 44 seconds to go. Can you believe this? An unbelievable second half from UMass, and it's Johan Filscher off the bench to give them the spoils. 3-2, the Minutemen lead.
Wow, and in the pregame, all that talk about Alec Hughes. Alec Hughes goes down with an injury, and it's next man up, and that next man up here at the end of the game, 44 seconds to go, is Johan Filscher. What a goal. Left foot puts UMass, gives them a 3-2 lead with 44 seconds to go.
What an unlikely finish we are witnessing at Moglia Stadium. 2 goals in the final 3 minutes to give UMass the come-from-behind lead. And while there's only 44 seconds to go, the writing looks to be on the wall for the Fordham Rams. Dixon pumping this one forward. That's the target, Owen Hardy. And cleared away by the Minutemen. Under 30 seconds to play now. And while he might want that second one back, there's really nothing Perelman could have done on that third goal. I think it did take a deflection on its way through, curling into the side netting. And now the final seconds ticking away. This will be the last chance for Fordham, and it would take a miracle to get an equalizer. Hardy gets his head to it. The second ball is cleared away, and that's going to do it. What a come-from-behind victory from the visiting UMass Minutemen. They do it against all the odds in the final minutes. 3-2. UMass takes the victory over Fordham.